Hello, hello, D-Rock here, you first outdoors. I've got Jen and I've got North with me today. We're back in Snow Canyon State Park. And today we're going to attempt to do Deidre Peak. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Deidre, maybe?
Deidre Peak, excuse me. So we're starting on the Butterfly Trail and we're going to roll this over to the West Canyon Road, and from that point on I believe we'll find our path of ascent somewhere over here. Like I said, we're going to continue on the Butterfly Trail here till we get to West Canyon Road. Stuff's still pretty saturated from the rains. This part of the walking is pretty easy, so very well marked, as you can see. Nice cool March day. Get out here before the heat really starts cranking up. So round trip back to the truck, we're looking at maybe just over 7 miles. So we figure maybe 4 hours if we don't get lost. All right, we're past some of the lava tubes. I've done a video on that. It's pretty cool. They're a hoot to get into and play around in. But what we're looking at now is we're looking at West Canyon Road down here. And we're gonna come down, get on that road, then head north a little bit, and we'll walk that for a bit. Making our way down to the road, and I think our elevation gain on this little jaunt here is going to be right around 1,500 feet or so. So it's going to be a nice walk up, and we're basically going to get up to the top over here at some point. Here we are. This is the West Canyon Road. So from this point, we've come down this lava flow here from the Butterfly Trail. We're gonna head north a bit, and then we're gonna cut back. How far do you think we got on this road? Yeah, we've been just heading straight pretty much north on the West Canyon Road before we're going to cut off and make our way into the cliffs here. So it's a good a mile or so maybe down this road before we cut off. That's what we're thinking anyway. So we're kind of timing ourselves, and we'll get a better idea once we reach the point where we're going to break off the road here. All right, so what we're looking at is we're fairly certain this is Deidre Peak right here, Deidre, and we need to continue on so we can cut back and break back and make a push to get on top there. So continuing on, So the road actually splits. West Canyon Road continues on, and then you've got this kind of probably a service road for this building here. We're going to begin our ascent, come back here and head back this way. So you'd want to hook a left at this point. So for information, it's building number 3, heading north on West Canyon Road. You're going to hook a left there, and we're going to take this back and figure our ascent. All right, so the road officially ends at this point, and we're gonna come back around here, and I believe we're gonna get on this back ridge line here and take this up to back there. This isn't the peak, the peak's back there. And looks like we'll skirt the wash here. So at this point we've gone 2.3 miles. We've been hiking for an hour exactly. So that's pretty good time. But the grind is about to begin. And that's looks like 1,500 feet up. All right, we're crossing out and heading over to this point here, and that's more than likely going to be our path up. So it's looking like our point up to run all this, and then right back over there is the peak. All right, this is our ridge to begin with, and we're just kind of walking around it to see what we've got.
Hugging that right hand side there.
Yeah, it goes. Well, we didn't realize there'd be a little bit of climbing involved in this. We do now, though. Yeah, it looks like you can walk right up that, huh? Yeah. All right, I'm going up this little section here just to make sure it's safe. A little exposed there. Yeah. So we came up right here. It's a little exposed right there. You can get up it pretty easy, but it's still a little risky. So if you just came right over a little bit, this is easily down climbable to get back to where we were. So that's not a problem at this point. So after we come up that climb, we're gonna go up this and see where this takes us. Say at this point that we have helmets on, so I am hands-free, and this is pretty simple stuff right here. You just have to be careful because the sandstone's saturated, and when it gets wet like this, it can break really easy. Well, we're already getting some views. It's pretty cool. You will have a little bush hogging on this. Through the oak. I anticipate getting a little cut up. Oh, we're just gonna continue up the ridge. Okay, at this point we've gotten up. I think the peak's just right up here. They're actually going to stay behind. What we weren't aware of is it's pretty exposed. There are definitely some exposed spots, and if you were to roll off it, you've got a bit of a fall. So I'm going to continue on and see if I can get up this here. This almost looks like a knife edge, like I did at Moapa, but I don't know, maybe better once I get over there. But there's it's definitely kind of sheer and narrow up here. So put this helmet back on. I'm kind of at a wide spot right here, and I'm gonna continue on as far as I feel safe. But it's a serious one. I think All Trails has this listed as moderate, and the walk up the road to here is moderate. This is something else. This is pretty serious. So I've got this section here I'm gonna go across. As you can see, it's get on this, it's no bueno. Rock is wet, lots of moss, so this could be somewhat slippery. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's not hard scrambling or anything, but there's not much room for error, really. And I'm going up this, so I got to come down it. Actually, the peak's back there. That's not the peak. Someone definitely put that there. All right. We're getting some views. Whew, wow. Yeah, it's an interesting little section here. Yeah. Whew. Coming down, this is going to be a fun. Whew. I'll say this has some invigorating spots. To say the least. Yeah, this one's good, clean fun. That's for sure. Whew. Not there yet. Whew. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so on this ridge here, I'll walk it all around. Looks like it might get interesting right over there. Wow. Peak's still back there. I want to see what this looks like right over here. It just, ooh. Yeah. Huh. Wow. That stretch, that final stretch right up there, it looks pretty interesting. Wow. Yikes. That's some sheer cliff right there. Jesus. It's a dang nice edge. Not quite as bad on the right hand side. It's still pretty sheer. That is that's some air right there. Had to come over to the right here, this section, because you're definitely not going that way. And just right there is a whole bunch of air. And there's a whole bunch of air on this side too. It's not quite as bad. That was obviously put there. Curious to see what the view is going to be like when I top out right here. Oh yeah. That's how you get past that section. All right, well, this is looking back. I have to get back over all this. Yeah. It's this is a good one, man. Ooh. All right, I'm leaving the pack. It's become too burdensome, and I just went up this section here to make sure I could do it. Went up it, came back down it, and I think I've got it sorted out. Kind of an interesting problem, but it is doable. And now where do I want to be? Okay, I guess you could come up that, but it's really steep and you're really close to the edge there, so this is definitely an interesting section. All right, looks like I have to, this is my peak. I have to get over and cross. I'm not far from it, but this is taking a little time. I'll make sure anything I touch is not loose. Ah, that's a fun section there. Okay. Can't wait to come down it. All right, this section doesn't look too bad at this point. Had to do a little negotiating right there, but looks like I can just cross over underneath this here and get up over there. At least I think. We'll see. Okay, get up this. That all looks loose right there. Wow. Okay. If I get up this, I want to make sure I can get back down. That's nice and solid. That, however, is not. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Well, if all I gotta do is walk this the remainder of the way, I'll be more than happy. Oh man, look at this. Jeez. And yes, you do have phone service up here. Is texting Jen, she stayed behind with North. That was too much. There's my peak right here. So came up the climbing part way over there, but coming across this, man, this has just been easy walking. Piece of cake at this compared to that section I went through. I'm really not looking forward to going back through that. But I did have to leave my pack. It was just too big, too bulky for safety. And it's easier this. So I'm gonna go right up here. This is my peak. Bag it, and I'm coming back down. I want to get that that climbing section over with. Whew. I got my nerves for a second. All right, let's go get her. Deidre Peak. Here we come. Whew. Well, this part's moderate. Jeez. There's Victory Cairn. Whew. All right. We got it. Deidre Peak, Snow Canyon State Park. Nice. Man, that's an intense one. Wow. Wow. And off in the distance here, right down there is where we parked. Yep. Wow. Is there a register? Probably not. All right. There's no register here, but we have bagged Deidre Peak, and there's some sketch spots, to be sure. There's almost like a yeah, well, you'll see. And you did see. So I'm gonna do a little 360 here, and then I'm gonna make my way back because Jen and North are all the way down there waiting. So, and I really don't want to spin. I want to get through those spots there. Ugh. Got my nerves going. So let's do a quick 360 from up top here. And starting from where we began down here, that's our parking in the distance below these, right below these cliffs right here. So we'll go around, and fantastic view of the Pine Valley Mountains there. Still covered in snow. It's fantastic. This is Padre Canyon. It almost looks like the Saddle, Padre Canyon, right in there. There you have it. 360 view from the top of Deidre Peak, Snow Canyon State Park. Whew, all right, well, getting down is the fun part. I'll record some of the choice spots, so I'm out of here. All right, so it's pretty much back the way I came across this. I'm gonna go down right over there, and you can see my ridge to get down. This section right here is interesting. Everything I climbed up, I was pretty sure I could get back down. So let's hope that I'm correct in that part. I did put a cairn right over here that marked my way down, because I can't go down the face of this thing. I have to come down the side and cut around. So hopefully I can get back on my route, no problem. All right, this is where I came up, and I remember I was tugging on that pretty good to make sure it wasn't it'd hold me if I had to swing off it, which I'm gonna do. Wow, that went no problem. All right, that's cool. Let's see. I gotta go around this. See how all that's so loose? You really gotta watch it. Move over to my left a little bit. Get away from that 1,000-foot edge. Tuck into there. Okay, nice. Very nice. Alright, that wasn't so bad. think I'm at my little crux here. Yep, there's my pack. And I when I first got up to this, I wasn't sure about it, but I think I prefer to go up this than to come up to the side here. And I climbed up this. I got to there first, climbed down, made sure I could do it. Got up to here first, climbed back down, make sure I could do it. So it's really not that bad. But boy, it sure does look like it is when you first walk up to it. The trick to this is to just sit into it and not pay attention to the 1,000 feet drop that's to your right there. And make sure your clothes don't get caught on spots. And be very sure of exactly where you put your hands and feet. And then we're down. That is the worst part. And we've gotten through it. So, muy bien. Yeah, this section of the ridge is not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. I'm gonna stay a little bit on this side. It's a little less sheer than the right side here. 'Cause man, got some serious air in this part. All right, here's another section. You can't go down this, you have to come around it. So I'm just gonna come down this side here. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, let's make this even more easier. There we go. Boom. I've contributed my cairn making for this route for the day. Woo. Got a breeze on that side. Well, coming back is not so bad. And there are definitely some choice spots over there. I'm not gonna lie about that. You're gonna want some climbing skills for this one. Wow. Coming down fast. Man, wow. So there's really no beta for this route. There is moderate sections of it and easy sections of it. There's also, I mean, fourth, maybe even fifth class climbing section that has exposed 1,000-foot drops. So it's a serious route, and it should really be considered a serious route. There are multiple spots where, if you're not careful, you could take a really serious fall. So I personally would not rate this as moderate. I would rate this maybe, I guess, as difficult, just due to the climbing aspect of it and the exposure. But that's just me. I would not attempt this without significant climbing experience. The reason I say that is because it's important to have confidence in your abilities when you encounter the problems. Well, it's gonna get right down there. That's all she wrote. So not bad, not bad coming down. I think it was worse for me going up, much worse. You need to hand me packs? Okay. All right, I'm gonna move, then you're gonna move to where I'm at, okay? Mm-hmm. Stay low. Come down to here.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. All right, get to right here. Stop. Jen, you wanna come down? Hang tight right there, okay, North?
Yep.
All right, North, you can come down to where I was. Take your time, get low, come over here. Yep. You good? All right, you're good. All right, stay right there. Come on down. Yeah, you just slide down right there, all right? And that's it. That's the bottom. We're there. Yeah. You good? All right, cool. That's it right there. Watch it. Slick there. There you have it. Down. Ah, nice. All right, well, we're back down safely. There's really no reason to show the hike out because we're just backtracking the same way we came in. So we will touch base when we get back to the truck, but we're all down safely, and that's the important part. All right, so we're back down on the ground, and this was the beginning point here up this ridge. We actually went behind this looking to see if there was an easier route, but this is the way up, and you just follow this ridge line right there, and then it gets pretty narrow, pretty crazy over there, and then back there is Deidre Peak. So that's the route there. Good times. All right, we're back at the road, and this is the parking area for the butterfly trail, which we did not park at because it was full. We parked just down the road at Upper Galoot.
Yes.
Upper Galoot. This is a short walk to here, but this is the came back the way we went in. So came down from the peak and then took the West Canyon Road south, and then got back over to go up past the lava tubes and connect to the butterfly trail, and that's it. We're out. So that definitely was 7 miles, a little over 7 miles round trip. And yes, indeed, there were some moderate parts about it. There's also some pretty serious scrambling with a little bit of climbing involved as well, so beware of that. As always, stay safe out there, folks. We appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Support for the channel is greatly appreciated. That was Deidre Peak, Snow Canyon State Park. We'll see you next time. D-Rock out.
Get out. Watch out.
Adios.